Okay, so here is a truth about stepping out and trying to do what the Lord's asking you to do with the gifts that He's giving you, the resources He's given you, no matter what level you are at. The truth is, the flesh will very much come out and want to compare what you're making or what you're doing to the next person because you want to be the best. You want to be one of the bests. Even if you don't outright tell yourself that, it's the truth. And you start to see that in ways like, for me, avoiding writing some songs because, well, everybody's already said what could have possibly been said, so me writing songs, how's that going to do anything? Everybody's already composed music that sounds a way that someone will like, so nothing's going to be new or exciting or, grabbing attention. Everybody has already done these super deep, thought-provoking things, so what could I do that would be any different than anybody else? How could I cause this to worship the Lord more or as much or whatever as anybody else? How can I make that difference? How could this please the Lord when there's already so much out there, when there's already so many creative people that have done so for the Lord? And truthfully, people that aren't doing so for the Lord, but they've come out with creative stuff. How in the world is that going to happen? And that's just coming at it from the wrong mindset. It's the same as the beginning. It's always the same as even how I started this, and I continue to lose sight of it myself, is just coming with what you have now. And the Lord, through your obedience, will continue to equip you with what you need, will continue to grow you in what you have that is for Him. And it's crazy. I started this out with trying to do this to encourage other people with where they're at, to give to the Lord what He has given them, give it back to Him, and be obedient in that. And yet, truthfully, I'm having a hard time doing that. I'm having a hard time being obedient in that. And that's the truth. The truth is, I'm not looking to be famous. I'm not looking to get popular. I'm looking to be obedient, and yet even still that is hard. I'm looking to be obedient, but I still want my stuff to be worthwhile in my own head, in my own mind, and my own pride. And so my own pride will keep me from making something that I deem not good enough, for the Lord. But the Lord wants the fruits that even aren't good. The Lord wants the fruits that are even bad. He wants the product of everything, because the ones that are bad, He'll dig up the roots and get rid of them once you see that they're there. But you don't know that they're there until you see the fruits of that. You don't know that you're prideful until you see the fruit of your pride, and you realize you have to give that back to the Lord and let Him dig it up out. You don't realize those things. You don't realize these things holding you back until the Lord allows you to let that fruit develop, no matter how bad it is, so that you can see it and allow Him to work on it. Then you can start seeing the good fruit, and then when you have the good fruit, He's going to say that's great, and He's going to prune you, and it's going to be painful, but it's so that you can have more fruit and you can multiply. And that whole process is just painful. I started this with a flourish of different lyric ideas, different music ideas, and then pruning came, and I felt like I had nothing, and writer's block, and I can't come up with anything musically. Or I come up with lyrics and I have no music for it and I don't know what to do, or I'm asking this person to help me and then it never happens. And it's pushing through that and seeing that that's not a punishment, that is just Him growing you. And I don't know, I got on here just to encourage people that this girl doesn't know what she's doing, just trying to be obedient. And even in simply trying to be obedient, I have a problem with that. And I have a problem with, not having what I think is the best that I can give. But the best that I can give is what I give to Him now, to the best of my ability with what He has given me. And I've said that over and over and over. But it's, for me as much as anybody else that needs to hear this, that we can't let that hold us back from giving the Lord what He's worthy of. So I had a prayer time in my car before work, and now I am going to go into work with a new mindset about what I will do after work and about whatever I do now at work, giving the best, and it's worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. That is what I have to tell myself, and that I can't try to look to the future or look to the past or compare. I just cannot do that. It is going to be detrimental to my relationship with the Lord and to everything that I'm going to give the Lord. I don't know if this will help anybody, but I hope it does, and I hope it continues to encourage you that this is what it looks like in the starting process of obedience. This is real. This is what it is, and that is okay as long as you are trying, as long as you are giving your best to the Lord and maintaining that relationship with the Lord. It's okay. All of us do that. All of us do that. So I am here with you. So here's a sister in Christ encouraging you and telling you we are all there, but we can all do this together, and we can all finish this race strong and give the Lord everything that we've got. Thanks.